Okay.
I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, it's live. I think it's I actually don't know.
It should be one of these. I think it might be this one.
Is it? I actually have no idea.
Have you checked the audio?
Yeah, it works, I think.
No, this is not it.
No, that's not it.
Wow, the latency is ultra low.
I'm a little bit louder than you are, though. I think it's...
I can fix that. Let me talk. Be speaking.
Yeah, squared up. Welcome back to my channel.
That should be pretty good.
They say I'm a salad. That's better.
Oh yes, here we are.
Oh! Baboom, izquierda! Connecting to multiplayer game. Blockading server. Blockading server. What if Jagger joins named Hero Brian?
Where's my diamond pickaxe?
I have a diamond pickaxe, but it's efficiency 2 and it's nearly broken.
I must have broken it. It's because we have the villager. Yeah, because I have a bunch of cobblestone in my
Oh,
inventory,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
broke
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know which movements to do now on the castle whalers.
Where's the villager?
He's way off. You might want
What do
to
you mean
ride
he's way
before.
off? Oh, I remember where he is.
He's out that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have cobblestone in your inventory?
I have some, yeah.
How much?
Like 3.5 stacks.
Let's just do some building. Just pick this up and let's just do some building for now. Pick it up, you fool! Why did you just
Okay.
break that open to get out? What is wrong with you?
Is
Oh,
there a
that
gate?
it's dropping me off at the wrong spot. It's supposed to drop. Oh, what in the fool's wide world? No, but you can just jump and get out.
Is there
Get back in
cobblestone
there,
here?
Hunter. What?
Oh, there's lots of cobblestone here.
Oh, that's just what we need.
Yeah, I need to release some of this stuff into this chest.
I don't like horses in Bedrock Edition.
There's so much cobblestone in here, actually. I'm just gonna take some stacks and then you can take the rest of it.
Wait, I forgot that there might be people who watch this stream. I'm not actually looking at anything at all. Chat related or stream related.
Oh, there's not, don't worry.
Good.
I'm looking, there's not.
I should at least have the stream, like, open though.
What
Just in
what were
case.
our plans? It's been so long since I've seen this place.
We were just gonna build a castle. That was our entire plan.
Yeah, but surely we had
That
something
was our entire
we were
plan.
gonna do. Oh wow, the front of the castle just looks great.
Certainly,
Let
right?
me look inside the innards of the castle, because I remember the last thing that I was working on. And I don't know if I finished it. No, I didn't.
Gingerly?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, there's 2 people watching now.
need more wood. Do you think that deforestation will be an offense?
Why would
Oh wait,
that
I
be an
have a
offense?
forest I'm growing right here.
Remember when Poslar deforested the wet ones?
Well, that was a of promise in Vastly.
Remember when Poslar deforested New Macedonia?
That was also of promise in Vastly.
This will be a promise in Vastly too to the Temple of Poslar.
Yes, for the castle, indeed. That's what they say, anyways.
Why is Jagger not watching? He should be learning.
He's cleaning his room, they say.
Shut up.
I should have never spoken in the first place.
It was the offense you made.
Well, I think this castle is going to be really good. Is this our forever world?
Yes.
Remember when we listened to the Epic of Gilgamesh?
Yeah, we did that like 3 times building this castle.
Yeah, that was really sweet of us.
And then I read it, and that was the conclusion to the Gilgamesh series.
The Gilgamesh era of the Escuela channel.
Reading the Epic of Gilgamesh was a vast reminder to my behold.
That was probably one of your most true endeavors, I have to say. That probably changed it all.
I think in years to come we'll revisit this world and see the more cultish we become.
Yes, yes. Trees to be planted, trees to be mined, and wood to be made, they say. Wood to be made. I've got 49 logs, and I'm going to turn it into slab.
Why don't I ever use iron tools?
That's a good question. Alright, I've got lots of slabs to work with. So I'm going to go into here and I'm going to start working with them. I think we need to go to the second floor as well to finish this area off. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. I guess these halls will just not go all the way around.
What is used? Bringgold?
What?
No, that's him. I know there's words for use and use.
I
I just
don't
can't.
know.
I was just thinking. I was just thinking. And in Tycor Cleat, a blank sen gushum. Somebody that I
Hmm.
used to know. You know, it came into my head. And
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Postlar, for this vast knowledge. But how do I use it? You know,
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you think something like that. Sometimes you think something like that.
if I know not of used, I should study. That's what Postlar is telling me, right?
Perhaps
Salahar.
that's the lesson we're learning here today.
We should add a
Salahar.
wall of Tudorville. We should add a little Tudorville section to this world once we get to the likelihood so that we
Oh,
get
that
our audience
almost
to
killed
learn.
me. That nearly took my life. I'm gonna have to recharge some of my health before I enter that jump once again. Actually, Poslar told me just to make it a little bit easier, so I will. I did it.
Maybe we'll add the Tutorville subscriber wall. Each time we get a subscriber, we'll add a new Tutorvillian sign to the world so that we learn faster. It's like a word of the day, but a subscriber of the Tutorvillian word calendar.
Precisely. Okay, this is coming together. Now this area will have a floor. And I'll just extend this like that. And then I'll need to add a ladder that goes all the way down to that floor. And I'll need to get some torches, of course. It's nighttime. Do you think we should hit the hay, as they say?
I would not like to respond as I feel a sneeze incoming and I want to hold off until I can relieve myself of it. It is relieved of my. I am released of my. It said one more user needs to sleep in a bed, and it feels like it's mocking me because I don't know what used is as a word in Tutorvillian.
Exactly. This house is nice. I like it. It's a, it's a
Certainly.
uniquely styled house.
It feels, you know,
It's very comfortable.
it feels like a little bit of modern, a little bit of cottagecore, a little bit of
Exactly, precisely. That's what I was thinking as well.
yeah. I have been doing some deforestation as you asked me to. There is a vast lot less forest over here than there was a moment ago.
Good. But we have more wood in here. I
You
am
didn't
gonna
know?
take some of this. Actually, where did I put that coal? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna make some torches to light up the halls, and then I need to make some ladders. Wow. I can only make 6 ladders from that? Gosh, how many sticks do I need? 30 ladders, that should be enough. And then that will mean that we can access the upper levels through the inside of our castle without having to climb that. Let me just
Brilliant! That's
let me
something
just
Poslar inscribed that we needed. I'm gonna take a second, have a moment with the elders and see if they can describe to me what this castle might need next.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, let me
The
get
wrong
deep into
place.
praise. Ingorger Toskle. Oh no! Oh, what do I do? I'm being challenged. My faith. Ingorger Toskle. Ingorger Toskle. Um, Ingorger Toskle. Jehe. Toskle Alshet Nob. Toskle Rousop. Shagorger Bangis.
Ah,
Salahar.
Alright, Escuerdo, we can access the higher floors now. I think we were probably gonna build a spire right here. I imagine that was probably our next goal.
I know what he wants.
I think we were gonna build a spire.
I know what the Vast requests.
What does he want?
Well, he wants me to finish out the throne room that I was digging, and then build a nice stone chair for when he needs to visit.
Okay.
I can't believe Tudorville has these glorious trails all the way to these lesser villages. Oh, and the trail just stopped abruptly. Never mind.
Wow, I can really see all throughout the land from the top of the castle. The view is amazing from the top of this castle, I have
The
to
view
say.
from in front of it is amazing looking back, you know? It's just a glorious all around. We picked such
Yes,
a nice
truly.
spot.
Truly, truly.
Poslar
A
guided us
castle
to
on the
such a
hill,
nice spot.
just a beautiful castle upon the hill. I mean, this is incredible. Thank you, Postal. Thank you, Postlar, so much, honestly.
He provides. Chat, let this be a lesson. Poslar provides.
Take that with you, honestly.
Crendelis Awuti.
Vanilla Saluki.
What? Drena? What's your problem?
What are you talking about?
Why did you just say, where are you, whenever I said, where are you?
I'm working on the castle. I'm building a spire.
You responded not with an answer, but a repeat. A repetition.
I'm working on the castle.
Poslar wouldn't speak in riddles.
That's not a riddle, I'm telling you. I'm working on the castle.
No, but whenever I
Beautiful
did
home.
ask, where are you, you said, where are you?
Can you get me a pickaxe too?
Who do you think I am?
Are you getting me one as well though?
That's gonna take a little while.
I know, I'm just asking.
You shouldn't be.
You're extremely rude.
Do you want the answer or not?
What are you talking about?
No, I was not planning on getting you that pickaxe.
What can you?
No?
Why?
Think about the wood I own versus the wood you own. Similar amounts, you know? Even the villager doesn't understand. We
Where's the
have
post are all the
similar
same?
amounts of wood, so it would be a waste of my time to perceive your time as more valuable.
Where's post are B?
Gorgery.
Actually, I could probably make this work. Let's see. Oh yeah, a secret passageway, just what we needed. That is just what this castle needed. I'm just gonna take all the cobblestone from this chest because I'm gonna need a lot to build this fire.
Thesaurus.
At least a thesaurus's load. We're building this from the ground up with the palms of our hands.
Much like we did the Tudorvillian castle if you were there. Which you weren't, but, you know, much like I did the Tudorvillian castle.
I did renovations and I built the science center, so
That's not in the
I have a little
castle.
bit of it. Yeah, but it's not in the castle. But like I'm saying, I have a little bit of experience, at least with constructing. All right, escort. I hit the hay
Are you
somehow.
saying that the Tudorvillian castle is not that brilliant?
Hit the hay, escort.
It's a feat of architecture. It's a glorious castle.
I'm not saying it's not brilliant.
Well, you seem to be undermining the significance of it,
No.
thinking that the science center is anything near to the brilliance of the Tudorville castle.
Well, the science center is pretty big, but it's nowhere near as big as Tudor Castle. That's just
Even
fact.
close. It's like saying a Jestington, Vermont versus, you know, brilliant, glorious. Who took all the beds out of the freaking village?
I could not tell you. Couldn't.
Where are they? Where? That's what the shucks?
Was that a creeper?
What does one sleep in a time of duress? Oh, I have 11 white wool on me.
Don't worry, nobody's watching.
Good. As Poslar would have not wanted it, but
Actually, 2 people are watching this stream. I don't know who the other person is.
me.
Unless it's just you.
Can you like it?
Like the stream?
Yes, please.
Why are there zombies that come up from
Oh,
this
Yacker
entrance? I
came.
don't understand.
Hi, Jagger.
Oh, Jagger's here.
We're,
Jagger,
we're
you're
building
watching.
a temple
Well,
in the name of Ya. No, it's Yasquerdo. What's wrong with you, Jagger? He's out doing other things today.
yeah. Oh, there's 2 creepers down there.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god! I'm out of food! Oh my god! What was that? Why did I find a congregation of skeletons out there? They're
Didn't we have
attending the
like a beautiful
masses.
little farm?
You never liked my stream. Does that mean you hate it?
Oh,
Why not?
don't worry. Whoa, 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 it's lagging, it's lagging. Oh my
Jalagging.
gosh. Not really sure how much taller to make this spire, so I'm just gonna keep going up. And eventually I will see fit that it is tall enough. I have to wonder when those creepers will go away.
Why?
They're really throwing off the sanctity of this castle.
Can't you wonder something more valuable to do with your time?
So after we're done building the castle walls, we're gonna build a chapel inside of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And these are like I know we said that these were just the walls and like on the inside we'll have a little community, but well I actually don't know. No, 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 never mind.
I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
know
never
what you're
mind. These
asking.
Yeah, no, no, no. It's okay. Never mind.
I was thinking that inside of the walls is sort of like a courtyardish area, you know?
Yeah, precisely, precisely, precisely. We're after I'm done with the spire, we'll be pretty much halfway done with the castle. No, or the castle walls. I'm gonna use the restroom.
That's saintly.
Don't worry, I'm back. Don't worry.
I'm worrying! I've stopped worrying, okay?
Oof. It's amazing how fast you go through this cobblestone when you're working with passion.
Certainly, certainly. It's like, okay, I
It's
brilliant
like,
seed a billion cobblestone, where's the rest of it, you know?
yeah, facts. Like 1 second you brilliant see it, 1 second you don't.
It's like I brilliant saw it, but where did it go?
Exactly.
Poslar knows what I'm talking.
Everyone should know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but Poslar knows deep down what I'm talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Poslar
He
knows.
like yeah, like he has it in him to know that.
No, it's
He
not
has
that
it
he
in him.
has it. Poslar
He
knows.
knows it.
He
Like yeah, he
knows.
knows.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he
he
knows.
knows. And Buzz would be.
What am I
So,
doing?
I'm taking a peek at your stream and it looks like you only got yourself a pickaxe.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know why I'm writing back right now. I was supposed to be trading with villagers right now.
Alright. I don't know if I need to go up one more or if I'm on the right level. Hard to tell. I think I just needed this last one. And now I want to say I'm on the right level. I really want to say that. Maybe I'm one below? Feels right. How does this feel? No, this feels one too high. That's definitely on the right level. I broke my pickaxe. Is that 4 blocks?
I just did a crazy clutch, dude.
That's good.
Crazy. He doesn't want to trade anymore, sticks on me. Oh, brilliant speed. Thank you, Poslar, for this little decorated find. Wowee. Poslar gives and Poslar takes, but Poslar gave just now.
You find 8 emeralds in a chest.
I found 8 emeralds and like 4 stacks of sticks. 64? What is wrong with... I don't... Okay, I have plenty.
And it definitely goes up one more. And then just add the little dainty bits and it'll be done. I ran out of cobblestone, are you kidding me? I was so close to being finished. With the entire spire.
Well, I have 4 cobblestone stairs in my inventory.
At least those creepers despawn.
Have you checked the deeper stashes of your chests?
Well, I'm like in the sky right now, so
Poslar's in the sky? That didn't stop him.
Poslar and I are very different.
Yeah, and that he has a drive and you must not.
Okay, I'm actually gonna sacrifice my time, sacrifice my life, sacrifice my strength to fall down here and light up this little area here.
You're bearing the flame right now.
And now I'm stuck, so actually I can get out. I can get
Can we
out.
get
There's a
some
way.
linseed oil?
We need it.
It just feels good for ritualistic purposes, you know? You
Yes,
always
we
need
need
some
it.
linseed oil.
Well, the walls of this castle are vast. Holy cow! I feel like I just
This is
traveled across the universe.
vast! Oh, look at that! You made a new spire.
Is it? Oh my gosh! I think it's one too low, or it might
You
just be because
also
it's a little.
you also added those weird little cobblestone specks.
Is it one too low?
I don't know. Water.
No, it's just pushed back a little bit. I think. Yes, Florida,
Oh
behind you!
no!
I protected his castle. I
So hard
protected his
agree.
castle.
His temple.
Monsters nearby. Oh,
No, there's
no, they're not.
not.
Sleeping through the night, they say. Okay, let's see. Cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. There's absolutely no cobblestone. I need to make ladders. So many ladders.
What is they?
Huh?
What is they in Tudorvillian?
I
Gorgie?
don't know.
It might be Gorgie.
That's it. I need a pickaxe.
I think they
That
say it
should
would be
do.
Gorgie Moti. And if
Um,
it's not, that's what it's gonna become.
gosh, I don't know if I went high enough. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. There's a simple way I can check this. Oh, I accidentally took a
I think
screenshot.
it looks lower because it's like a little bit further away, but it
I
looks the
agree.
same level.
Yeah, yeah, it looks the same. I'm gonna say that's the same. Do you have any cobblestone on you?
No,
Nothing?
nothing.
Uh, I'll just finish that bit later then.
Oh yeah, low-key testimonially, this is the same level. Hey, might I just build a little, like, a little... I just want to build a little section to this castle wall that's like the, you know, like, place where they would put, like, dining area and, like, rooms and stuff. Like a little house, but attached to the wall, right?
The barracks?
No, like where the king lives and stuff.
Oh, wouldn't the king be like in the middle in a like another castle?
I don't
Smaller
know.
castle?
I might be thinking of like smaller castles. I always
It,
imagine like castle walls around like a courtyard and like there's like
it just
I guess the king would live in a because these are some pretty vast walls. It would be weird to have such a wide open area. Yeah.
yeah, it needs to be protect. The
Here,
walls are
come
for the
by it. Come
protection
come
of
to
the
where I
castle.
am right now.
I can't get there.
Where are you?
I'm working on the castle. I'm working diligently.
Where? Oh, in there? What are you doing in there? What makes it so hard to get to where I was? Why are there walls right there? Yeah. Excuse me, save me! Save me!
Yeah, Squina, you can come through the entrance. You can come through the entrance to this hall.
Save me! Save me at
You
once!
you can come through the entrance.
Save me now! Save me! I appreciate it.
Of course.
Here, here.
For
For your
me.
act of charity.
Thank you. After I'm done building this layer, we can go into the mines.
What's with the back rooms of this castle?
That is the inner halls. That's how the Secret Service teleports through the castle.
It's a freaking maze.
No, it's not. You're just not a royal guard. You don't
I
know the
love that we
layout.
make them climb over the door.
What are you talking about?
When they're walking through the underhalls, we make them climb over the door.
Oh yeah. That's the secret passageway. I'm gonna put all this in here.
It's just like
We'll come
Once
back
Upon
for
a
it later.
Gentrified, though, you know?
But yeah, but you know, it's not my problem.
Just Once Upon a Gentrified is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But down to the mines I go, and we're gonna run through our pickaxes, and then we'll come back up and keep working. Oh! The soul of a royal guard just tried to attack me.
Oh no, that was just an improsperous foe.
Indeed. Alright, where's my cave? Oh, here it is. It's literally right here. Ah, yes, I remember. The gallows. I found emeralds! That's a V, that Poslar.
Ooh, praise him!
Praise to the name who's earned it.
He sure has earned it.
Indubitably. Oh, what you're creating is the underground. That's like the underground chambers where the
No,
king
this is where
keeps his.
Postlar's gonna sit.
Oh, okay. That looks like where like the king would keep his gold and such.
No, this is where Postlar needs to hide, I believe. Oh no! No!
Whose idea was it to add such frightening sounds?
What do you mean?
There was just a horribly frightening sound that came into my ears while I was digging. How many stacks of sticks does it take to get a diamond pickaxe?
It took me about a stack and a half of logs, I think.
That's not too bad.
Maybe a bit more. In that gentrified range.
You know, this area I'm creating, it could also just be like a
Proper
swimming pool. I
sewer.
don't remember. Well, I don't remember what we had it as before. It could also just be a swimming pool, or we could mine out some of these areas, and it could be like a treasury.
A proper sewer system.
Looks
What
like
I
a
was.
sewer system.
What?
It looks like a sewer system.
Yeah. Why else would I say a proper sewer system? Do you think I'm just like a babbling buffoon?
No, no. Why did Jagger say what the freak escorted that was fast?
It was when I passed away. And he said, what was that? Not that was fast. Are you kidding me?
Oh, did you pass away?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I didn't even see that. Oh, yeah, you did pass away.
Oh, it just doesn't appear in my chat.
No, he didn't say that.
Jagger, what's with your lying tongue?
I could totally just help you on your area.
No.
That would probably be a better use of my time.
It just truly feels like this is my personal presence with Poslar, you know? Like,
I feel like I'm making
as
it like a sewer system, though.
as someone whom is honored to be allowed to now and again speak to Poslar, I think I should have the cleanliness to build his castle, am I right?
You've had long conversations with Poslar in the past.
Sadly, he's too hidden away at the very moment, but
You're a very good friend of Poslar.
yeah.
Well, we're digging meticulously so we can find the cobblestone to make the castle.
Is that particular? Yeah, we're specifically trying to get the cobblestone for the castle.
And in doing that, we're also creating some beautiful underground layers to the castle.
Just for it.
Yes. Just for the castle.
Just clearing out some large sections of area.
You know, just think, only a few months ago, we would be calling this a rook.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now we stand proud on our heritage.
Exactly. Blessed be. The one who breaks the chain.
Poor girl. So there's two words for one in Tutorvillian, and I don't know which one to keep. I think I should keep Shreyus as archaic. Because I do have that system where
Yes.
sometimes I mark words as archaic whenever I just, like, have to change them for continuity's sake, but... You know, some people speak in all manners of lies, and I'm glad to say Poslar isn't one of them.
Poslar wouldn't lie.
Poslar speaks in all manner, but not such of lies.
Exactly. Now that, I can agree with.
I'm building the rafters.
I'm building the room where you might get abducted by an alien.
Is that hard to read?
It looks like I'm building a computer out of stone. At least that's what they say.
Just be careful as to not break into the vast chambers of Poslar, as we don't want as we don't want the disinfectant air to get into the Poslar air.
Yes, of course. You
I
are
hope that
right above
skeleton
me,
did
I'm
not
just
shoot me.
realizing. You are right above me. Oh, did you, I thought you, I thought you were in Poslar's lair right now.
Poslar's
There, like,
lair is, like, over there.
yeah, no, I'm just extending this way.
Vast sewage lines can run through here.
Yeah, of course.
We're preparing for a vast population based in diarrhea. Maybe we can even call this the Wet Ones worker camps.
I was thinking that
The
we could
Wet
put
Ones in
fire
here.
pits on, this, like on all of these pedestals, and then have chains running from the ceilings to maybe show that this is where we tortured them.
Oh, but come on. Even we don't we didn't do that. Okay, we never did that to them.
Am
Okay,
I not allowed to say that?
not allowed. That's just not true. Okay, we never tortured the Wet Ones. Maybe we treated them
Mm.
wrong. Maybe we treated them negatively, as we should have. But we never tortured them. Only verbally well, we do make them. We give them rights and we give them freedoms and we give them certain rights to property, happiness, and such things. But we never tortured them. They okay. A wet one is not itself property, but a wet one is required to follow the rulings and guidelines of the higher class citizens as they know better.
Of course.
Oh yes, please consider not shooting me.
Are you talking to a skeleton?
Yes.
The souls of the pooters?
I was trying to walk through fearlessly and without fear, but they've got the best of me and I have to make my hot pursuit.
Yes, yes. You have to escape. Sometimes in life you have to escape. But it's as only It's only if you get back up and try again.
How
Praise
did I just...
Poslar! Praise Poslar! Salar! Tosble
I just
Rouslov!
found a...
Salar!
I just found a village, I think. How did we not find this before? That's like right next to our
Look in the
castle.
chat, yes, Gorda. Hallelujah. Praise
Praise
Poslar.
Poslar
Praise Poslar.
Salar!
Salar! Yes, yes! Oh, yes, yes, yes. And
Toshahrid
all the hearts for Poslar.
Toshahrid Toslet Posla Rasa Toshahrid Tosple Rasa.
Yes, yes, yes! Do I need to come back to sleep? Do I need to come back to sleep? Or did you already say your nighttime prayer, so now you can't talk? How do I even get back up there? You know, I don't know how to pray in Tutorvillian.
I don't
I don't know the common prayer.
There is no common Tutorvillian prayer right now. I can sign the cross in Tutorvillian, but that's about as far as I can go, and you know, post Protestants don't really do that, do they?
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
Gorger Toskle Tehe Toskle Alsap Nob Toskle Rausop Shra Gorger Bangis. That was me signing the cross.
What does that mean?
In the name of Bontashla, Poslar, and the elders. Usually you would do in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh. Yes, those are the best, you know.
This
Some people
this is the farthest right my room goes. Where my blessed name
say
tag
that
be.
Poslar is a liar, Poslar's a fraud, Poslar is this, Poslar's that.
Who says that?
Poslar is Poslar, dude.
This
Just
is
let Poslar be Poslar.
stop.
Yes, he is, Nox Lewis. Yes, he is.
Poslar is. Oh, you teach your children well. You're a great father to your children. In a bishop sense, like how priests are fathers, you know. In
He
that
definitely brings his children to thine posterior often.
in the sense that you are a bishop to your children, as in the friends you are teaching to.
In fact. Poslar is more than a father. He's a friend, he's an ally, a
Technically I'm like a
guiding.
great grandfather of Poslar, but we won't get into that.
He's a mentor, you know, someone to look up to, someone to think about, someone to just sit on and really think about what Poslar has done for you. That's who Poslar is. At least that's who Poslar is to me. Yeah, W Poslar, thank you. Yeah, Poslar deserves all the praise that he gets.
Poslar is the only one true to his name.
Yes.
Truer than even Bontashla.
You know, Bontasla, he's just along for the ride. You know, Bontasla is he's a good man.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I just spouted heresy there.
Yeah, that made me kind of uncomfortable, if I'm being honest with you. That made me extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, Poslar is not just W, he's capital W. And that's something that a lot of people actually get wrong. Thank you for saying that. Oh, yes. For Poslar so loved Tutorville that he gave all his powers. Can you even believe that? Can you even comprehend that? It's
He
amazing.
gave his not only one,
Mhm.
but his vast powers.
It's amazing.
He gave his
He's had
vast
this.
and all powers.
He is but a husk now. He is but a husk.
Well,
That is
let's
what he
not say
sacrificed.
that.
The ultimate sacrifice.
He's still incredibly powerful, even merely a husk of himself.
I'm speaking in relative terms, of course, of course.
But
What he once was, in all
what
truth.
what you must understand, it's simply a test from the elders, and they all have gone through something of this prosperity at some point.
Of course.
It's not like it's awful that it's just he could be doing so much more
This
for
is his final
Tudorville.
trial. It's kind of beautiful to actually be a part of and actually beautiful to understand.
I'm kind of
This
enjoying
is
watching
his
his
final
hair
trial.
start to grow old. You know,
Yeah,
it really
it's
brings
it's
a
it's a
tear to my eye.
I know, it's like a magical experience.
Watching the
It is
grays
a
form,
yes. We're seeing him
we're seeing him break the
become
chain.
we're seeing him become what he was always meant to be. What the prophecies always foretold. It's a beautiful thing to witness. Beautiful thing.
Poslar the 14th.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Poslar, for everything you did for us. Thank you, Poslar, for making it possible for us to build this castle. Thank you, Poslar, for saving the people of Tudorville, frankly. Thank you
Amen.
for saying that Yascuerda is savage. Thank you for looking for guidance from Yascuerda whenever you first found Tudorville, because truly, I mean, I don't know where
Old
Yascuerda would be if it
mosquito,
weren't for
stay
you,
wrapped up. Old mosquito,
Poslar,
stay wrapped up. Old
if you weren't
mosquito.
saving the people of Tudorville, if you didn't dismantle the factions, if you didn't sacrifice your power for Yascuerda and the people of Tudorville, the innocent people of Tudorville too, keep living, Postar, and I just thank you for that. And that is truly all I have to say.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen, as the Poslar likes to say.
Yes. 70 subscribers, Yascuerda. You're almost at 1,000,000.
Oh, there's 4 watching now.
For watching. I just did that entire prayer to Poslar, and you're telling me that that fourth person could have heard it all.
Well, I mean, I watched as the number jumped up whenever I said that. I suppose if
Oh, there's
they if
4 people
they if
watching
they had
now.
clicked back a couple seconds,
Oh, there's 4 people watching now. I wonder who the fourth person is. Do you think it's Queso?
I think it's Wind Press. I know he's a big fan of
Oh,
Postlar.
yes, yes, yes. I agree. I know he is too. My pickaxe is nearly broken.
I'm building my rafters nice and strong so that the support is perfect. I don't know why I'm building. I'm digging it out like this if I'm just gonna mine it back in use. What am I doing? Yes, Kiana, what's your point? What's your point with all of this? I might just have to not give it up, I guess.
A tale told by one is a tale told by many.
Glory be.
They say a tale never grows truly until it finds its person.
I mean,
That's
hey.
why all the Tudorvillians have tails.
Well, yeah. What?
They're all devout. They're all devout. That's what I'm trying to say.
Why did you laugh like that?
Oh, Mr. Beast is in our stream. Oh my gosh, Mr. Beast is here?
I'm Mr. Beast.
What
Hello.
the
Have
heck,
you heard of
Mr.
Poslar?
Beast?
Hey,
Give you a million
I'd
dollars.
like to accept donations if you're looking to donate towards building churches. Mr. Beast, please.
The halls are becoming very long.
Do you care for Poslar? Do you care for him, Mr. Beast?
Are you talking to me?
No, Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast, I don't know. Alright, I pretty much have a whole inventory of cobblestone that will be really good for us.
I've used half of my pickaxe.
I've finished using my pickaxe at this point.
You said what?
I have finished using my pickaxe at this point.
Why?
Well, you know, you're putting a touch of creativity into your area. I'm just really just copying and pasting what I already have, so.
What do you mean by creativity?
Like a lot of person into it, a lot of love.
I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It is nearly nighttime.
No.
Oh gosh. There's a wandering traitor inside the castle walls. How did you get in here?
Kick him out! What is that pooter doing in here?
How did you get in here? Oh,
He belongs in
oh
the
my
under crevasses.
gosh, I killed him and he dropped a potion. I killed him and he dropped a potion of invisibility.
Well, that was pretty kind of him.
Thank you for donating. Yes, he donated to me.
I guess not all pooters
He
are
said, whoa, I
horrible.
just wanted to drop a donation to Poslar.
Peter.
Good night, Mama.
Whoa! What did she just say? Oh
Did you
my
hear
god.
that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry, I think. That was really hard for me.
I thought it was pretty funny.
She gave in and just, I mean,
just dropped
what did she just
the P
say?
word. Not that I didn't drop it
Oh,
slightly before,
wow.
but she called you.
Yeah, she made sure I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh, blessed be, as they say.
Yeah, I'm not talking Postlar either. I'm talking like,
For like, as the sage go marching in. Right?
exactly. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Uh,
yeah! No.
oh my god, it's
What
10:52. What am I doing?
do you mean? You're building Postlar's castle. What a question is that? He's building Postlar's castle, everyone. I'm sorry, Yasporta got confused. He's building Postlar's castle,
Sorry, that happens to
everyone.
me sometimes. Oh, hi, the beast. Is that Poslar?
Oh, it's the beast!
Praise
What's up? Praise
Poslar!
Poslar indeed.
Praise Poslar! Hello, beast.
Yes,
Can you donate?
praise
We are looking
Poslar.
to
Hello,
fund a
the beast.
church. We are looking to fund a great church. It'll be great.
What is up, the beast? Make sure to like and subscribe to Yasporta's channel, the beast. Praise Poslar
My
the best,
channel.
and
Praise
more.
Poslar. I'd like to mention we're at 69 minutes. Poslar would not
Oh,
appreciate
good.
such atrocious numbers.
But
I'm
he is
kidding.
one to
Poslar doesn't
he is one
bother.
to jest.
Poslar
He
doesn't
is
bother
one
thinking
to
of that.
jest, though. So
he doesn't bother thinking stupid thoughts of the Yahwehan god does.
Exactly.
Al-Shadnov is
Yeah,
much
yeah.
more laid back.
I'll shut now. Yes.
Just think of El. Just think of El, and that's more along the lines of where Al-Shadnov draws his abilities.
Those are the best.
Poslar jests now and
Those are
again.
just often, yes. Now and again, yeah. You know,
He's
just.
been known to. He's been known to.
Yes, he's known to jest. But of course, in a way that you might understand that he was jesting. He would never lie. He would
He would
never
never
lie.
lie. He's not a liar. If anything, he's the opposite of that. He's the type that tells the truth.
He's a truther, some might even say.
No,
May go
no,
far as to say.
don't say that. I feel a ghost coming out of my talks.
Yes, Corda, did you put a spider on top of Poslar's castle?
What did you
Tomorrow,
just say?
tomorrow, me and Connor and Jacob are playing frisbee golf at crisply 11 a.m. in the morning. Would you and your squirt fancy to join?
What do
No!
you think, Miss Corda? Oh, he said no.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. So yeah, Squareda. I actually don't know if I finished that area. They say so. After I put up these lights, I'm gonna go check to see if I finished that area.
I know that I'm working towards going to thee, but the field! Okay, or you have to know it.
I know that. I've known that for years.
No!
Yes,
The
Squareda!
field! The
Whoa!
field! The
Yes,
field!
Squareda!
The field, you have to know it. I've been looking
I
for it.
saw
You
them
have to.
perish you. I saw them perish you. They were like, "I'm gonna kill you, Squareda. Watch this," and then
The
they
field, you
actually
have to
did.
know it. They don't understand that I'm immortal as I am Yasquerda, though, so.
The vast.
No!
What?
Did that creeper blow up my pickaxe? That's all I care. He probably blew up multiple stacks of cobblestone. Can we sleep real quick? No!
I'm actually not.
Leave the game! Leave! 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 Genuinely, leave the game!
Why?
Leave! The game! Leave! You can join back.
What's your problem? You're scared, huh?
I didn't want to wait for you to get to the bed.
Let the game!
I was growing impatient. Okay, good. It savored my pickaxe.
But the rest is gone?
No,
The
everything
cobblestone that you
stayed.
mined?
Look at this. I have so plenty. He blew up like 2 stacks.
They could have gone to Postlar. Does the creeper know that?
The creeper, I think he's with the wet ones of Cooterville.
That's sad.
No, I don't think he's with them. I think he's with the much worse group. Cause they're kind of like, they're kind of actually pretty good compared to the factions,
Yeah.
It's honestly just kind of somewhat racist to say that he was with the wet ones. Like, that's just kind of mean to them, right?
Yeah, that's rude to the wet ones.
They wouldn't bomb Poslar. They love Poslar.
Exactly. They're misunderstood, but they're still terrible, so.
They're terrible. They're just great little terrible things,
Yeah, they're like the Confederates. I shouldn't say that. I think that we should farm wheat.
Oh, how brilliant Poslar's vast room is! Why would we farm wheat?
We don't have food.
Cows.
I'm starving.
Cows respawn very, very frequently in this version, remember?
Oh my gosh, there's food in here. I'm just gonna take this. Okay, I have so much cobblestone.
They call
gonna
me
put it
Gingery
in the-
Jaha.
I'm
No
gonna
one
put it in
calls
the.
me Gingery Jaha, actually. I'm sorry for lying.
This chest is full of junk!
Don't be so rude. That chest can do the
It
great
is.
things it can. That chest can do the great things it can. Don't be so rude.
This is your junk too.
I probably put that in there so that my inventory could be empty so I can mine cobblestone. What's wrong with you? Don't take my
Why didn't you
stuff.
put it in the chest just below it?
What do you mean? Because the chest above was empty.
The chest above is full of cobblestone!
It was empty! What was I to know?
You were to know that. You were to
Maybe
know
you shouldn't
that.
have used up all the cobblestone and I would have known that, okay? Maybe your vast usage is what caused our problems. Have you thought about that?
A lot of people say that. I disagree.
Yeah, that might be jumping to conclusions.
You know, I
Poslar
disagree.
Poslar warns us
Yes.
not to jump to such things.
He says, don't jump to conclusions. Think about it just before you say
Don't
them.
jump to conclusions, for they may be illusions. He said that.
In fact, yeah, that was a quote from Poslar the Vast.
I remember it. I remember being there at the speech. I shed a tear after he said that. I was like, yes, Poslar, that is true.
Yes, what was the speech called? Praising's Beauty, I think.
I think it was praising beauty in all things.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Praising's beauty in all things.
Because Poslar is more vast than just praising beauty.
Yes, and all things as well. Praising's beauties in all things. Well, I don't know what else to build. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you to get done mining your thing down there. Get done using that pickaxe, and then whenever you come back up, you can lay the groundwork for the next walls.
How long are you going to be waiting? Jeez Louise, I still have like a
I'm
third of
going
this
to get a new
pickaxe.
pickaxe.
Oh, brilliant planning. You're really thinking ahead today, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
You know, that's a trait about you. It always has been, ever since you arrived. When are you gonna thank me? I just complimented you.
Postlar the Vast. Recently, I've been told that I've been only in it for the money, but I just wanted to come on here and say that.
Why are you playing that right now?
Months now, I've been praising the name of Poslar. I have been reaching out to all
Why
my
are you
fellow
playing this?
followers, and I have been sharing the glory of Poslar.
Why are you
It's my
playing
podcast.
this?
I'm listening to my podcast.
I don't want to hear it!
Stories.
Turn it off!
Beautiful.
I can hear your propaganda post and I want to hear none of it anymore.
From, to grow from, and to accept in our faith.
Stop.
So
Stop.
I'm not in it for the money. I
Stop.
am in fact in it for the love of Poslar. Recently, it cut me off. The recording cut me off because I went over a minute. I had more to say.
With you?
What are you talking about?
Did you not hear me?
That was not propaganda.
Of Poslar, you would not stop spreading your malicious propaganda.
That was not propaganda.
I could hear the propaganda spill out of your tongue.
It was not splintering from me! It was not propaganda, I was telling my truth!
Your truth involves the factual incorrect.
Indeed it does not.
Okay, it wasn't really properly like propaganda, but it felt like like a campaign to destroy the name of myself, you know. And you
I
you have to
didn't say your name.
well, you have to
Your name was
understand.
not said.
Well, you have to understand the person in whom made the accusations that you were in it for the money was me.
And I was disputing it in a respectful manner.
Well, it just felt like you were trying to dispute the
I was
word
not
of
trying to defame
myself.
you.
You were
I was
trying
not trying to defame you.
defame campaign. It was that's what it was.
If I were, I would have said Yasquerda said, but I said some people have been saying. I
Yeah,
was
but it
addressing
was in
the
fact
topic
me
at
who
hand.
said that, and who else would they point the conclusion to? Poslar,
I was
I'll leave it to
addressing
you.
the topic at hand. Also addressing the topic at hand. And I just wanted to put it out there. I just wanted to put out there I was not doing it for the
Yeah, but
money.
the fact that you were just going out there and directly going against the words of, your king as online publicly saying acting as I said something that was anti-Postlarian,
I didn't say that you said
it
something
just
anti-post
doesn't
law.
feel right to me.
You made a wild accusation of my name. And I needed to clear the air. A
Yeah, but
wild, this disgusting accusation.
do you have the personal rights to do such an act? That's my
Do
question.
I have the personal right to do what?
Such a thing as clearing your name against the king.
Yes, I do. I have the right to clear my name to for
I
people to know that my
so
passion is Poslar and my passion is teaching of the word
I
of
think
Poslar.
everyone understands that a jester jokes a lot, but like do you really have to tell this much like do you really have to fib this much? Like are you kidding me?
I'm not joking.
Yeah, you're fibbing at this point. It's
No,
not
I'm
even
far too
funny at this
serious.
point. There's
I am
something
far
wrong
too
with you.
serious. I'm so serious it hurts. Okay? Why does it what did you slap this villager in the face? Why is it 51 sticks for an emerald?
Bedrock hates trading, okay?
Why did you slap him in the face?
I certainly did not, as that would not affect your prices.
I slapped him in the face. Yeah, I have no idea why his prices are so high, so steep. Those are steep prices especially for for an emerald. They have a plethora, an unending supply of emeralds.
I said it was a stack and a half of logs, but that's what it would be in Java Edition. I think because it's super high, it's like 2 to 3 stacks of logs. You're fabulous! Sorry, it was an impulse.
Yeah, I think you owe me an apology. Okay?
Why? Why? For what?
I think you owe me an apology.
For?
I'm just wondering, like, turn off the camera. Turn off the camera.
Maybe I'll apologize if I understood why I was
Turn,
apologizing.
turn off the camera. Turn off the camera. Adjust. Is the camera off?
Yes. Yes, I'm not recording.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
even audio anymore. I turned
Okay.
it off. Wait, wait, wait,
I
wait.
just want.
Wait, let me just make sure. Let me. Yes, I have your audio. I have the camera off. You can understand. You can talk to me. It really hurt my feelings whenever you went out there and disputed me. You know what? You know what? I, I, I understand, and I think I truly am sorry. I might have been speaking out of line there for a second, but that didn't mean you had to run the whole smear campaign. It just that part it really upset me whenever you did all of that, and I think maybe we both did a little bit of incorrect acting today, and as Gandhi said, an eye for an eye does in fact make us blind. So I think in the future we can look forward to seeing from. Yes, thank you. And now I'll turn the cameras back.
Okay, think you can turn the cameras on now.
Yes, the cameras. Wait, you just muted. What happened?
What are you talking
Hello?
about?
Oh, sorry. You made a noise and then you cut off immediately.
I'm sick and tired of waiting for it to be daytime.
Stop waiting. Start making.
What are you talking about?
Poslar wouldn't be waiting right now. He would be doing. Have you considered using the Dewey Decimal System? Oh, thank you for that
Yeah.
nice chord, Minecraft. That was quite beautiful. Yes, and I'd love if I could copy and paste chats in Minecraft, but
It's not working. Minecraft is broken. It's not working.
try and sleep.
There's monsters nearby, so I can't, but I will as soon as I can.
You see how it said it did not say you may not sleep at this time? That means it worked.
The zombies are trying to get my villager friend.
What is wrong with you? Just sleep! I'm tired of waiting so long for your inconclusivity.
They're scared. They're so scared. They're afraid.
It's
I
like they
took a
know of.
screenie so he could see.
It's like they know of Square Triangle Eye Guy.
I know, he's terrified. There's a horde of zombies outside just waiting to attack. He's absolutely mortified.
I would not like to be mortified.
He is.
I wouldn't like it at all.
I know.
I'd be pretty
I think
upset if I was.
what I'm gonna choose to do is make a bed, run to a house just so far away that I can get to it, and sleep in it. And sleep in the house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that I might sleep, and so that the zombies might die.
Santenda?
Yes.
Alzia we Santenda?
Yes!
Shanata?
Shanatita!
Wait,
Hey!
I'm hoping you understood what I was saying, correct?
You said it that so it could be morning.
No, I asked if it was morning.
Yes, it is.
And I said yes, and then you said Chanatita, and I was really confused when you said Chanatita, and I was like, what the heck does that mean?
Gujelas Challenge?
Good night.
Gujelas Antenda?
Good morning.
Gujelas? That's a good word.
Yeah, it is good.
There's only one person watching right now. I hope they're enjoying it. It's
Just the
me.
least. Just the least people are watching.
Yeah, it takes a grind to make it big, you know.
Oh my Gregor list people are watching. Oh my
Maybe
Gregor
Mr.
Lizard
Beast will
people.
donate $4 billion.
No, Mr. Beast stopped watching, remember?
Oh yeah, hello, I am the Beast. Did stop watching it.
Bryce
He likes
Postlar,
your
he said.
channel, but not
Salahar
that
Gregor.
much.
I guess the Beast hates us. He hates Postlar, maybe even.
I've heard some people say that.
Is that the
So,
truth? He asks us to keep quiet that he hates Postlar? Because I might have
yeah,
to come
yeah.
out with it. I might have to not stay secretive forever about it all.
Yeah, you can't stay quiet for long, especially when something like that is on the rise.
Who knows? Maybe Postlar will reward us.
And maybe Poslar will say something nice in response.
I like when he says nice things. It makes me happy.
Yeah, he'll say something along the lines of, "Good job."
I like when he says good job. It makes me feel accomplished.
Yeah, and also accomplished.
What are you working on? I have all my
I was
cobblestone.
actually getting pickaxes. I wanted you to formulate the next walls that we're gonna put up. Just really put them in place so that we might start constructing them. Get a nice little outline of where you want the walls to go. Why do skeletons drop their bows and arrows so often
My
in
question is,
Bedrock?
why do they never drop them ever that often? Because, I mean, if I was holding something, I'd always drop it, right? Wouldn't you?
A stick, yeah.
Like, have you seen me die in this game? I turn into many of the things I once had.
That guy really does not want me to have another pickaxe because he's really steeping up his prices because he hates me. Does he
I
know
think
I'm
he
a
hates
worker of
you.
Poslar's word? This guy knows. He knows I'm a worker of Poslar's word. That's why he gives me such good trades.
I think their confusion is that they might think you're just in it for the money,
Well, hopefully
as
they'll see
is
my newest TikTok.
as is common thought, it seems.
That's not common thought.
Well, it appears it might have happened 2 times now. So I'm just wondering if maybe Square Triangle Eye Guy's propagandic message about you has been received.
I hope not. They say that once it's been received, it can't be deceived.
No, their receival is the deceival. Once it's been received, they can be saved though.
Poslar. Hopefully I'll make it back to our castle with my dignity intact. I've
One shall
been taking a
always
couple
make it back with
screenies
his
of the
dignity at
castle.
least.
I've been taking a couple screenies of the castle. That spire that I just recently added really adds a lot to it. When you're looking at it from a distance.
Wait, are we trying to make the castle symmetrical? I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Okay, good.
And that just needs to engulf the hill.
Okay, because I outlined to the next spire.
Spire! Spire!
Why are you making fun of my accent?
I accidentally glitched. I glitched. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
spire.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And you some 99.99999999999% of people who know Poslar don't actually know Poslar. Did you know that?
And that's the saddest thing about it. That's the saddest thing about it.
He spread his message so far and wide, yet the word did not quite break the chains.
It's gone to billions of people, yet billions of people don't know. They don't know who he is.
Those billions of people
They
that
know. They
don't
know, but they don't know. If I said, "Do you know who Poslar is?" They would say, "No, I don't know Poslar." But they do.
And then we'd say, "Do you know what Jesus Christ? Do you know Jesus Christ?" And they'd say, "I think I've heard of the name before. Let me check my contacts app." But they've heard of him, right?
They've heard of Jesus, of course. Jesus H.
Of Nazareth.
Jesus H of Nazareth. The vast. Now what if I added that to the end? What do you think?
Now they would think,
Jesus H Christ of
maybe
Nazareth.
I do know this
the vast.
Poslar figure.
They say, "Hey, Poslar the vast, Jesus H Christ of Nazareth the vast." Poslar the vast is Jesus Christ. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And the quicker you realize that, the quicker you come to realize, the quicker you come to realize that, the quicker you'll be safe.
Please bless me. GT not more.
Bless you. Yeah, you really, you deserve that blessing right there. Holy cow. You needed that. You just released the chambers.
I broke the chain.
You opened them up. You opened them up.
Spire's just.
I've come to deliver your pickaxe. Oh, you're up there. Get your pickaxe.
Does Poslar have any little cherubs?
Yeah.
I'd like to meet them someday.
The
Did
young
Poslar
people
ever
of
say if
Tudorville?
Cupid is real? No,
Cupid?
those aren't. Those aren't his little cherubs. You're thinking. What is wrong with you? You're thinking.
What's wrong? What's
You're
wrong?
thinking of the Tudorvillians.
They're about as cute as the cherubs, though.
I will agree there. I will agree there.
They're really sweet.
No, but they are really sweet. You know.
Yeah, I do know that. They're sweet. They make me say stuff like, "Aww."
And yummy!
I have to hold myself back sometimes.
I thought you said they're sweet. That was why I was saying they're not sweet, because who would say yummy at a Tudorvillian? I'm thinking about making this spire ridiculously tall.
Just for the jest of it?
No, in case we capture Square Triangle Eye Guy, he can be locked away at it.
Is that the prison tower?
Yeah.
You have to put a spiraling top to it then.
A spiraling top? Forgive me, but I don't quite understand.
It's just what they say.
What?
It's just what they say.
What is a spiraling top?
Like, such that a princess would be captured in.
You mean like a spire?
Yes.
Oh. I'll give this
Have you heard of it?
the greatest rooftop.
That's what it needs. It needs to have a beautiful roof so people can look up and think that is where Square Triangle Eye Guy is. It needs to catch the eye. It needs to make a statement, you know?
Well, it should also be pretty ugly.
That's why it's made out of cobblestone. That's why the whole thing is made out of cobblestone. It's
No.
to tend people away from the castle to protect the people of the inside.
What are you talking about? The castle is
They say,
beautiful.
yeah. That's what I said.
They say the castle is so pretty that the princes from all around come around and Poslar converts into Tudor villains.
I'm sorry. I'm from Grundy.
Oh, you're used to okay.
Yeah. The cobblestone is beautiful.
In Tudor Villian, we don't have as much vast resources to build it as Grundy
Oh.
had.
Oh.
I imagine the architectural designs in Grundy were magnificent. If I could have only
They
seen
looked
them.
much like this. Yeah, they looked much like this.
Yeah, but
They were all made of cobblestone.
more resources though, right? They had more than just cobblestone. Like that was only the stuff that they wanted you to look away, but the marvels of architecture they made in Grundy, that's what it was truly known for, right?
Yeah. It was all made of cobblestone. We had other things, but it was mostly cobblestone and compacted cobblestone.
I guess you must have been telling a fib whenever you were talking about the architecture.
The architecture was beautiful. It was all made of cobblestone, though.
Oh yeah, but that just suffice to say it's about as beautiful as Tudorvillian architecture would have been.
What are you talking about?
Suffice it to say that it would just mean it's about as beautiful as Tudorvillian, as that's just all made out of one material too.
Well, it was like cobblestone and compact cobblestone and
And
wait
and
for
and
it. Wait for it. The golden cobblestone.
What?
The golden cobblestone.
The golden. The quest for it or what?
No, just the golden. This was far after. Are you an idiot?
What are you talking about?
This
I
was
was
far
getting.
after
I was
the
just trying
great
to get to
quest
my
for the
bed.
golden cobblestone. Why do you die all the time, huh?
What's wrong with you? You're so rude to me and only me and no one else but me. Why are you so rude to me and no one else?
I'm watering the crops.
Why do you hate me and not anyone else to hate but me?
The way
And
you
only
see
me.
it fit.
Why is
They
it
are
that you
jesters.
despise just me? Please don't pick up my stuff! Oh my god, did you pick up my stuff? I was really gonna try and get rid of that water source, but
I'm glad you came to your senses.
no, it's just that you got rid of it too quickly. In
Some
too
of your
quick of a
stuff is
manner.
on this other side too.
And why did you tell me that not before I jumped down, but after?
Just go underneath the cave caverns.
Where is it? Oh, well, why weren't you more obvious in saying that it's on a tree on the other side? I thought you were talking about it's on the ceiling, Gav. I actually almost just
Stealing
died.
love.
I actually almost just died. I'm at half of a heart.
Half of us, half of a heart.
I'm at half of one heart. I don't know.
Is this the right height? I go one up, one higher. No, no, that's too high. That's too high. It's definitely right.
Poslar should tell you when it's right, okay? Just understand that.
Is that my problem?
As you're putting your faith outside of Poslar, I think.
Yeah.
You're putting your faith too much into your intuition and not into Poslar. Poslar will tell you when it's right. I find.
And it was all made of cobblestone, and it was really pretty. And I liked the
I
architecture.
don't
They
want to talk
mean it
about
was.
Grundy anymore. You're gonna
I
have to
miss
write an
my
autobiography someday.
I miss my home.
You should write a biology of Grundy.
I miss my home.
You know, no one knows anything about Grundy as all the natives died. Everyone who knew about it pretty much died, you
Yeah,
know.
my friends and family. You mean?
Oh yeah, those people, yeah, they died. Yeah, they were all killed by yeah, they were all killed by basically me. Basically.
What are you talking about?
Square triangle guy, he's basically me, is he not?
You kill. You didn't kill my people.
I didn't, but what? Square triangle.
You destroyed everything. Not you. Quit.
Hey, what the heck? How dare you? Okay, first of
I'm just,
all.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm just
first of all,
thinking.
how dare you?
You.
How dare you?
I
I!
didn't say
You
that.
think I am square
No, no.
triangle eye guy? Are
I
you
didn't say
seriously
that. I didn't
joking
even say that.
about me being square triangle eye guy when all I was doing was saying I was just making funny quips about, the stupid
That's not
Grundians, and you're
me.
calling me square triangle eye guy? Well, I'll tell you what. I love the Grundians, and I don't think they're stupid at
What did
all.
you just
And
say?
I
What did you? What was that?
and
What
I
was
love
that?
them, and I would never kill them. I would have protected them if I had it in me. But I was in Tudorville. I didn't even know it existed. I'm sorry that he killed them. I couldn't have prevented it.
But you did. But you did just laugh at my all my friends and family died.
Yeah.
Stop it!
But they were just Grundy. See, you're a Tudorvillian Grundy.
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, you're a Grundy and Tudorvillian.
I almost just passed away.
Yeah, because you were so worried about the thought that I put Tudorvillian first in your name.
Well, of course you would put Duderville first.
No, I wouldn't because you're not from here.
I mean, I said of course you would put Tudorville first, is what I said.
No, I said you're Grundy Tudorvillian.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least you're not a wet one. Think about that. Yeah, I'd even
No,
put you
I'm
above.
not.
I'd even put the Tudor. I'd even put the Grundians as a more rare society than the Tudorvillians. Even more clean. I'd even go as far as to say that.
Thank you.
So much more clean,
We
actually.
washed our hands, and we wiped our hands with wet wipes when we sneezed.
And what about it?
It was a practice of ours.
That's not what I'm talking about. What about it?
About what?
Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about?
Are you just genuinely trying to make a fool out of yourself, or are you just being stupid?
What are you talking about?
What? Are you not listening to what you're saying?
Are you I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. I can't remember either, so can we please move on?
Are you speaking English?
I don't know. Solo di cosa?
Zaladi Gushin.
Solo di cosa
Antitia
mafti arim
Payana
multitiing an Binbrid.
Janata. Groga, 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 groga! Groga,
Praise
groga,
to the
groga!
one who could break the chain.
Groga, groga, groga,
Postlar,
groga! Groga, 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 groga!
The
Groga, 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 groga!
the
That's funny. That's funny is what they say.
the
Groga, 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 groga!
no the
You should be a comedian. You remind me of Saint Nicholas from the Rudolph movie.
Sorry, thanks. I apologize. I forgot this. I forgot to say thanks. I just said thing.
The color?
The color.
Binary, 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 binary. The color. Groger, Groger, Grogery, Groger, Groger. How long did it take you to learn English?
I don't remember, a few years. Why?
I remember.
How?
Luckily, I see, because I came to Earth after you, and of course, then you had to understand the language, and you really understood the complexities of the English language, and it was
Oh, yeah.
impressive. I wanted to come to America. I believe it was like 19 years ago now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I think it is.
well, it was actually quite amazing. The only time I've ever interacted with an elder, you actually called Weasley Malignant.
Hold him up, yeah.
And
Elder.
Weasley Malignant came down, and he helped me understand the language of English.
He's a thinker.
And it was the first time I had ever interacted with an elder, and it was like I think it took me at least 7 seconds, and I learned the language. 7 seconds.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
Praise the elders. They have the technology.
Yes. And 7 seconds is like less than, I don't know, 8.
7
So it was
seconds.
really
Yeah, I
interesting.
feel like Postlar would have learned it in one though, right? Let's be
Well,
honest.
Poslar already knew. Poslar already knew the language. It's part
Well,
of his
yeah, but if
training.
if he hadn't known the language, he would have figured it out in like less than 1 second. It would have been a
Yeah, it would
matter of
probably taken him a
milliseconds
flat. Probably would
compared to
like they
your
wouldn't even call it a
7 seconds.
second.
Like
They would
7
just
seconds,
call it a
like
flap.
that's definitely, if you were comparing yourself to wet ones, that's quite a bit. Like they score. I often hear above 60 seconds.
Yeah, they take a lot of time to learn new languages, even with the guidance of Weasley Malignant. And Weasley Malignant, he's patient, but he's not very patient with the
No one is.
with the wet ones, and who can
I don't
blame
know why
him?
they
I mean,
exist. I don't know why they exist, but
yeah, they're
it's nice to have
mistakes.
an extra hand.
Honestly,
It's nice to have an
mistakes.
extra hand.
You never have a wet one and think, oh, that was great. You have a wet one and you think,
Oh, now I gotta clean
let me
this
check
mess
for
up.
let me check for the stain. Yeah, now I gotta clean this mess up.
What have I gotten myself into here?
Exactly. It's always a tragedy, They're tragic things. They are. They're disgusting, and there's nothing you can do to dispute that.
They truly are disgusting. Right?
I've seen them. They look like they're just wet all around.
All around they are.
And they're filthy. Like, who cleans them?
I tend to. Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. Call
sometimes
it
they
piety. I don't know. I clean them sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they ask for spare change and I spit at them. And
Whoa,
I don't even mean
I
to
didn't
be
know you were
rude.
that. Oh my god.
I don't even mean to be rude. It's just like, so whenever you see something really disgusting, how you have like a guttural reaction and you just want to vomit. It's like that. Like, I don't mean to, but it's just something that happens. Of course I tolerate them, but I don't respect them. And I think that's something that everyone can agree on.
I mean, like, I pity them. I truly do.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. I think I pity them too, because
I pity them enough to
they're
not
just so
take evilly to them, but like,
yeah, they're just so useless, and
I just really shouldn't.
they're stains. They're stains is what they are. But it's okay.
Sometimes the worst ones are stains. I think a lot of the people who followed I think I got this data back recently. 90% of the people who turned over for Square Triangle I got were actually wet ones. So,
you know how they are, though. They're very
they're easily prone to propaganda. Like we said, they're slow.
Yes, they're against Escuerda. They're against the king.
I don't think they hate me. I don't think they're against me. I think they're
some of them, I will say, some of them are some of the nicest people I've ever met.
Some of them are irrational. Some of them are irrational, and that's why sometimes riots break out. But those are always in Tudorville themselves, and all it is like a group of 6 or so wet ones just saying we want democracy. Shut up. Shut up, wet ones. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Anyway. It's
like,
just
how did they even learn that word?
Well, I said, they can speak Tudorvillian, like pretty simply. I don't
get into the details of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think you really need to be. You have a very aged view of the wet ones. It sounds.
The wet ones are. Listen. The wet ones, I don't like. They're not terrible. Okay, some of my friends are wet ones. I have some of my closest friends are wet ones.
That says a lot about you. It says a lot
some
about
of my closest
you
friends.
Hang out with. I wouldn't see myself like that you
I
know,
don't interact with them, but I
some of
would
your
say
closest friends, I would say maybe there's a problem if you're not interacting with them. Are you sure
I
they're
don't
your
have many
closest
friends.
friends or? Yeah, that's what I thought. Some of
Friends
your closest
or
friends.
coworkers, you know, they're
Um,
more colleagues.
I don't
They're
employ
good
them
for
as
whenever I need
jesters.
to. Yeah, yeah. Well, I employ them as
Are you saying?
the people that I tell like I tell them to grab the wrench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
don't
say like,
employ them. You don't employ them. You mean? You
yeah.
you
I don't employ. I
you
don't. Well, I don't
you
pay
just go
them.
to
They
one of my you just
volunteer.
go to one of my servants and be like, help me.
Yes, they volunteer.
No, you ask them to, and if who are they to say
Yeah,
no?
those,
Right? They're well.
and sometimes those poopers. Well, they will disagree with me, and I will have to put them in their place. But
Those
it's okay.
poopers.
I
Oh,
the
Poslar struck me for
the
that. Oh,
the wet ones
I'm
are growing
sorry.
on me. You know,
Oh,
I
Wawa,
don't like them.
A Rima Wawa. They're
I don't like them being around, but I do think they're funny to look at.
they're funny. They're hilarious. I'll give them that. They are hilarious like that.
It's like going to a zoo whenever they're around.
I mean, I don't have I don't have them as jesters, but you know, who am I to say I don't have a few of them in cages every now and again?
Exactly.
The more feral ones. You know, like some of them are like about as respectable as the mentally disabled tutor villains, but some of them are just truly ravenous.
Yes. And I'm allowed to say pooters because some of my friends are wet ones.
Oh yeah, and I'm allowed to say pooters because I don't really care about what those snowflakes think. That's what they are. They're from Pooterville.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
so
just what they. I
tired
mean, that's just what they
of it.
called. That's just what they called them when I was a kid. That's just what they called them. That's
Yeah,
just what I'm used to.
that's that back when Pooterville was still around. I heard them called Pooters.
Yeah.
Pooterville. What a joke of a
So I
place.
finished.
How did
So
that
I
place
finished
last
that
until
wall.
now? Yeah,
I
it
finished
appears to
that
me that in
wall.
this edition that the water goes down as fast as it goes up, and that's really making me angry because I have to swim all the way back up each time I do this. Kellian Salients! Aliens!
Alary Sensolia Vitorema yeah 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 celery say yay say yay celery lash legal celeries
Lashalasliko! What's that
lash
even mean?
shalash
Lashalasliko!
legal
Lashaliko. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying in the line. Lashalasliko. Lashalasliko.
la ya la le 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 li la 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 le shalash legal Lashalika Lashalashalish Lishalish Lashalashalish Lish Lashalasha Lashalash Ah
Lashalachalax.
Lashalashali
Lashalasliko.
Lashalashali
Lashalasliko.
So
Lashalasliko.
yeah yeah yeah
Lashalasliko.
Lashalashali Lashalasha
Lashalasliko.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sure.
Let's
Let's solemnly let's swinkle.
Shola shalikol. Shoshela shalay. They are Leshala shaliko.
Let's swinkle.
Leshalash. Leshalash shaliko. Lash alil. Lush. Shalash.
Let's swinkle.
Seriously. Seriously.
Seriously.
Ooh. Leshalash shaliko. Leshalash shaliko.
Let's
Let's oh my. Let's oh my.
Let's swinkle.
Let's oh my sligo. Let's oh let's.
Let's swinkle. My let's
Let's sligo let's.
swinkle. We're truly making a beautiful castle here.
Shalish, 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 shakalila,
Wait. Do you see what I'm seeing? Check out my stream. Do you see what I'm seeing? Check out my stream.
I'm looking at your stream.
Okay, first, there's a village right there. I want to make announcements that we have a village so close by to our castle. Second, look at it. Do you see it?
That's the old castle.
That's the old castle. I recognize it. I recognize it as such.
That's our old castle. Oh my gosh, that is a village right next to us. I
don't know how we didn't know about it. Like,
we
has
probably
that seriously just
visited
been there this whole time? Like,
we must have visited it.
Like, why did we go so far away?
Lash, legal. And when he left that note in Mom's car for me, I cried.
Because he understands.
He reached through the fourth dimension. Maybe it could have even been Weasley Malignant. I don't know.
It was... Okay, let's not get ahead. It was close.
Yeah, somebody reached through the fourth dimension and
let's
left
not
that
get ahead of
me.
ourselves. We saw pictures of Poslar on it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Poslar did send it to us. That means Poslar must be getting pretty close to becoming an elder.
Oh, he's always been pretty, you know, he's never been that bad with hearing, you know.
Yeah.
He has some pretty powerful
He's never been hard of hearing. He's never been hard of hearing.
Yeah.
At least we can say that much.
He's always had some pretty good ears.
Yes, he's always been very good at hearing. And I do say that. I do say that.
I promise that much.
Yeah, he can hear. If there's anything about Poslar, he can hear.
He might even hear a toot from a mile away.
Well, I think he could definitely do that, but I think if he wanted to, he would do that.
The real question is about how much drive does Poslar really have to hear it. I think the real necessary uses for his actions are Bufalis.
And the Escuela fell from a high place. I can't sleep as there's a secret telling me I can't. Why did you fall? You die so many times in this.
I jumped off and I tried to flow down through water, but then I flowed past the water and then I fell down.
Should we turn on keep inventory? Is that too much? You died again!
Okay, but generally that death was on the way to my stuff.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, my stuff is spread all throughout the lands. No! I actually don't think it spread.
He knows not what he does.
He knows not what he does, but what he sees and knows to do truly.
Precisely. Precisely.
Salahar!
I don't think we should have orchards within the castle because they seem to be spawning like zombies and such.
Please. I
Bless
deserve
you.
it. Thank you.
Cheaty wooty.
Blessed for you. Let's not go so.
Cheat wooty.
Chiwuki.
What? Chi wooty.
Yeah. You know, we say that words follow like conventional suffixes for English grammar in that language, but I feel like we often work around that for fun.
Yeah, it's a context-based language in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like you say Bengi, do you mean like God or elder or what? You mean elder or God elder? What are you talking?
It's the same way English is a context-based language as well.
Would you like to hear the secret to the way you figure out if you're talking about like a Tudorvillian elder or an elder?
Oh,
Bengi doesn't refer to Tudorvillian elders.
now I know.
It's actually a pretty simple practice, figuring it out the truth. I tell ya. Yes,
You
that
do
truth.
tell me.
It has its ways. It can do what it can do. It can't do what it can. Hey, that goes for everyone. I could write a poem. It can do what it. Okay. A weaken ye, dread weaken ye. A weaken ye, dread weaken ye, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of Poslar's stories. I think that is actually the moral of one of Poslar's stories. Alright, I lit up this area over here. The whole castle area should be lit up. I do need to patch that hole, though. There's a hole that goes right from the inside of the castle to the outside, which I believe probably the wet ones were working on to infiltrate. So I think I'm just going to patch it up.
This spire looks mighty. It's like, ooh, I don't want to be locked up there. What a scourge. Right?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Stuff of that matter.
With that magnitude. Magnitudulous.
No,
Alright. What?
not negative.
Magnitudulous, the fourth elder. The third elder.
Magnitudulus, the forbidden elder.
Yeah, the fallen elder.
I guess we know who Satan is now.
Magnitudulous. Of course, it just came back to us.
I wouldn't call him Satan though. I'd call him a fallen elder. He's not fallen per se. He didn't per se lose his elder status. He's just fallen.
He's
No,
like
no,
an elder. He's
stop,
like a
stop,
judgment elder.
stop! Don't talk!
They say.
Don't talk! You're gonna speak out of turn and you're gonna get confused and you're gonna say the wrong stuff. He is a he's still an elder, but he's fallen in the eyes of the Tudorvillian believers.
Ah,
He is fallen as he's the judger. He judges the souls. He judges the souls whether they lived a prosperous life and whether they can orbit the and he likes to be strict on his judgments, and that's why he and Alshat Nob don't get along super well because he's really strict and Alshat Nob is so laid back. And that's why, in the eyes of us who love Alshat Nob, the Zeroth, he is the fallen elder. He is
yes,
away. He's an outcast. He lives.
yes.
He lives. He lives just outside of setting,
Now, do you
just
remember
outside
his
of the
name?
main setting lands. Castles.
Do you remember his name?
Magnitudulus.
Magnitudulous. Obviously, calls upon him.
Who could forget such a name?
Okay, so it looks like we've done a lot of work. I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I think I might go to bed. But first, I think we should visit that village that we saw.
Yes, and can you please give me food as I'm very hungry? More.
I was half my food. I need some for myself
Make sure to build a boat then.
because you're not gonna share.
No, because we
Whoa,
need to
whoa!
preserve hunger.
It's the beautiful glowing bush.
What the heck? Did our lamps get updated? Did we not explore over here?
I didn't think that would be here.
That's neat.
We had to have explored there.
Maybe we didn't like step on the chunk or something. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Cause like,
No, I didn't.
there's no way that was in the game whenever we created it.
Surely I loaded these chunks before. Look, there's all these villagers. They're so happy to be here. This guy just got a job as an armorer.
Look, it's a broken chunk.
What?
Look at this tree. I don't think it was loaded. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, what the heck?
Does Poslar deliver? Poslar does not deliver. Are you How is there only bread in the freaking... Okay, Poslar pulled away his promising this. Oh my
This
god.
guy's selling iron axes for 3 emeralds.
This village gets a drab view of Square Triangle Eye Guy's prison.
Oh my god! What the heck?
That's menacing.
Oh my gosh. A blast furnace. We don't need that.
I found a brilliant
Oh.
family. Oh, they're doing their dances for me now. Hello.
There's so many people in here. This place is packed with life and love.
That other village was like simply empty.
Well, let me just steal their year's crop and go say hello to that little family. Why are they dead?
What?
I've just walked in on a crime scene. I'm taking a snapshot of that.
What did you see?
I'm taking photos of the murder scene. Look at my stream. Wait, stop it.
Wait, I need to get
Stop
safe.
it. It's not letting me screen share. Stop! Okay, jeez. It's a murder.
Can you please sleep? Sleep! Sleep! What are
Look
you
at the
doing?
villagers!
What are you doing? Sleep! What are you doing? Oh my god.
Oh, I brought him back to life.
Oh wait, does that mean I
They're
missed
both
it?
back to life now. Yes! Idiot.
You didn't capture a screenshot?
I captured lots of screenshots, but I wanted you to see, but you were so stubborn that you didn't look.
Well, I had to get to a safe place to look. Because it was nighttime. You know, Poslar admits that stubbornness defeats his foes more than strength. As in, the foolishness of his enemies is what usually gets him the victories.
The conceitedness of them. You just died again.
I changed
That was
the
a
game
display.
set. What?
That was an actual display of your strength right there.
the chat message, the little update.
When it said Yasquerda passed away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about whenever it said game will keep inventory has been set to true.
I didn't show me that.
Poslar
There's a
gave
church
me,
here. There's a church in
Poslar
this
gave
village.
me Poslar gave me the honor to say type that just now.
I think this village. I don't think this village was here before. I think it spawned with the update.
No, yeah, that's what we've been saying.
Cause yeah, it definitely wasn't here before. Imagine if a village spawned in our
There's no
castle.
chance it was there because that's the direction we came from.
No, it's not.
It's like pretty much. It's like it's adjacent, but we would have seen it from where we were coming.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we were
would have
looking
seen
out.
it. We would have seen it from our hill. Check it out, this tiny little castle we have over here. There's doors. There's a lair. Yeah, there's an underground lair. Another underground lair.
It's
A nice
important.
castle.
It's important.
I'm
Castles
upset we
need their
didn't leave
underground
anything.
players. That's
I'm
definitely
upset that we didn't leave anything. Leave anything for us to find. Like not even a sign. Just
well, we left our
two
underground
underground
layers.
layers.
We never really grew out of the habit of adding underground layers to our castles, did we?
No, our new one has underground layers as well.
Yes, I think
Dude,
so.
Poslar or Scorch Hongai Guy's prison is actually like erected into the sky. It's terrifying. It's right on the hill. It's so menacing when you're on the other side of the castle.
It's reminding.
Like those villagers over there are definitely in the gallows. You could tell. There's a big fat cliff right under it, and of course there's a disgusting wandering trader. I can sell him a hay bale for an emerald.
That's pretty epic.
I could get 41 emeralds from him. I'm not going to though.
That's like nearly 2 pickaxes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I want to keep my hay bales. That's a lot of bread. Alright, I will be leaving now. I've made it back to the castle.
Oh,
Got a place to leave
you
later
can keep
on.
playing.
And goodbye.
You can keep. He's confused.
No.
He'll be back. He's just confused. He's just confused. He'll be back. I know it. I know him. Not gone for long. That old hunter. He'll be back. I know it. That's how he rolls, right?